Craig from NYU asks, I heard you used to busk on the streets in SoCal. What's the best memory you have of that time? I used to go play on the streets just down by the beach with my buddy Kent. He'd play bongos or whatever, and we just kind of jam acoustic on old punk songs. But just meeting people, you'd run into all sorts of weird people who'd be psyched and stop and hang out and wouldn't have any money, so they'd give you throw a cigarette in your box. I don't smoke, but I appreciate the gesture. Ashley B. from University of Arizona says, how did you become involved with To Write Love on Her Arms? If anyone doesn't know about that, you can check it out at myspace.com/To Write Love on Her Arms, one word. Basically, they deal with depression and cutting and stuff like that and try to just get that out in the open and provide support for people who deal with that. And the guy who runs it, Jamie, had written a very beautiful story that, it's a true story, but kind of started the whole thing, and you can go on there and read it. And that's how I got into it. I read this, and it actually mentioned some of my band in it, and I was intrigued by it, and I just started talking to him and got involved.
And now you give, what, 5% of proceeds to them, is that right?
Yeah, of my new record, yeah.
That's amazing.
Thanks. What does your tattoo on your wrist say? Do you have any others? I have these others. That's probably the one they're talking about. It's Proverbs 9:10, and it says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Alan from Rutgers University. Dustin, how is touring with Rice different for you than touring as a solo artist? It's very different just because it's not like this giant production and 4 people coming together to do something. It's just me on stage, and it's a little more spontaneity is involved, I think. I can change stuff up. I can throw in a different song really easily. I can just kind of play it by ear, which is fun. So. Mike William Patterson University says, does Christianity play a role in your writing? I think basically I don't try to write in any particular way or about any particular things, but everything in my life just comes out into what I write. So it does play a role in that sense, but it's not any kind of mission to get something out there. So.
Are you ready to rock?
Want to see more? Go to mtvu.com.